This is Jackie with your All Access interview with State Champs. We're here at a gorgeous day in Baltimore, but today's the last day of the Future Hearts Tour.
It is.
What have been some highlights of this tour?
Oh man, there's been a lot of really great times. I mean, a lot of stuff that I don't necessarily want to talk about. a lot of drunk nights and stuff like that. But it was really fun. Some highlights as far as like PG stuff. You know, we got to play some huge rooms on this tour. Last night we played Pier 97 in New York City, which is like, we're from New York, except him, he's from Michigan. But like even him in Michigan, he got to play this place called the CompuWare Arena. Just like these massive rooms that we all like always like probably dreamed about playing, and just like crazy stuff like that. And like we're finally there, we're on stage, and it's like electrifying, and you're in the moment. It's really cool. Anything else for you guys, really?
Chicago for me was a big one. A lot of friends came out, and that room is huge. It's actually a really beautiful venue too. So.
Hogwarts.
Yeah.
What looked like Hogwarts?
This venue, it's called the Aragon Ballroom, and like the ceiling's painted like a galaxy, and then there's like all this like intricate like work. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but if you ever
Concert goals.
For me, it felt a little bit more Beauty and the Beast than Hogwarts, but
I guess.
I can see that.
A little less like modern magic, a little
kind of creepy, honestly. But it was cool. Yeah.
It was definitely creepy. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to visit and see for myself. So, growing up, what were some radio stations in New York that you would go to hear good music?
In New York, we're from upstate New York, so like we had like Fly 92 and stuff like that for like top 40. But I think it's Hot 97 down in the city is like the station. Like whenever you pass through the city, you turn it on. You know, for all the hits.
Does every city have a Hot 97? Because we had a Hot 97 as well, but it was rap.
Oh,
Ours is also, it's like top 40 mixture of, I don't know, I think Hot 97 it might be rap, but rap is chill.
Back in my day, Hot 97 in New York was rap, but that was a long time ago. So
I think it's probably still rap, but I would still go.
I would rock some rap right
I
now.
think I would rap some rock.
Rap some rack.
I love rap rock. No, that's not true at all.
Speaking of an amalgamation that somehow makes sense, next up for you guys is the Shot Boys of Summer Tour. How's that for a segue? Who will be supporting you, and more importantly, who will be the DD?
The DD, nice. All right, so support for that tour is Hit the Lights, Tiny Moving Parts, Let It Happen, and Northbound. A bunch of incredible bands. This is the first tour we ever got to like handpick the lineup for. So we just went crazy with it. But DD, honestly, we have a straight edge member, but he doesn't drive the van.
Because he's the smart one.
Yeah.
The scared one.
I'll honestly probably be the DD. Tyler and I do most of the driving.
We do a lot of driving.
So.
Ryan does his fair
I
share,
would say
but
I'm the best driver, but
I would disagree.
Ooh, I'll move on. I'll move on to the next one. I don't want to get him in trouble. Tell me about some of the perks that you guys offer on your VIP packages that are selling out fast.
The VIP packages, this is our first time ever doing a VIP package. We were kind of like a little iffy on it, but we decided if we're going to do it, we're going to make it worth it. I think it's like $100 worth of stuff for like $40. You get like, you get to take it to the show, obviously. You get, we don't like the idea of like paying for a meet and greet. It's like we'll still meet people after or whatever, but like we have a meet and greet. You get like a free signed poster, like a photo, like an Instax photo, little Polaroid kind of vibe. There's like, we're doing like custom dog tags, a souvenir laminate, and the big one for me, what I think is cool for everybody, is a digital pre-order of our new record.
That's the hot one.
And
you get instant downloads of the singles as they release. So, yeah.
I feel like that's the best part.
That's the one.
Save the best for last.
I mean, not that the other things aren't great, but I mean,
The other things are like cool collectibles, but like, let's be honest, you guys do really care about a new record. Like, you could live without a State Champs dog tag, but you definitely cannot live without this record.
we definitely are excited to get everybody to hear it. So.
Wow.
I'm a salesman. What can I say?
you are a good salesman. You guys have had a really busy year. After that tour, you've got a tour in Australia in June. Who's that with?
This band no one's ever heard of named 5 Seconds of Summer. It's still insane to us. For me, it's not going to be real till I'm there, until I'm about to step on stage in like an arena or whatever.
I'm mentally preparing myself for it. It's going to be the biggest shows we've played to date, and it's exciting. So
There'll be lots of screaming.
I'm going in blind. I'm not preparing myself at all. I'm just going to go for it.
I think that's going to be what's most fun is just like showing up and like seeing 20,000 people and like, all right, like let's see if they like state champs.
Let's play these songs, I guess.
We're lucky that we're able to do it. If they wanted us.
And then after that, you've got a European tour in the fall. Got to keep track of you guys. Who's that tour with?
The support is not announced yet, so I cannot say. I'm sorry, but we're doing our first UK and European headliner, so it should be a lot of fun.
Lots of big things coming up. Lots of big things. You are also, so I'm hoping that means we will run into each other again in July. You've been nominated for an AP award, Best Underground Band. What's that again?
I said you can vote every single day for us, so please do that.
altpress.com/APMAs.
We're going to be there. We'll be there.
We'll be there. We went there last year, and it was a lot of fun. And
We'll be there accepting an award. I'd like to think.
Like that. Nice. Nice. So what does it mean to you to be nominated? It's only the second year for this award show, but I think it's really nice that some of these genres that aren't recognized by other award shows, Grammys, as much. So what does it mean to you guys?
To be nominated is cool. I mean, we grew up reading the magazine. We went last year, and it was really cool to be there and like to see everything. And there was a lot of big names there last year. Like I was sitting next to Slash at one point, and I'm like, okay, this is insane. I got a photo with Head from Korn. Like Billy Corgan was there. Like just insane like heroes of like the alternative music scene. Like I mean, Slash is a rock god, so. He has his own Les Paul custom guitar. Like
we like barely even got let in last year. Like we weren't even really supposed to be there. So like to be nominated this year and come back like kind of triumphant, like hopefully coming out on top, it's gonna be really good.
You'll be official
carpet this year.
Last
year we couldn't.
Oh.
Red carpet, so
See,
we dressed up really nice and we were like, we're gonna blend in, but like people were like, they don't fit. Not exactly.
You go around the other way.
See, we were there. We were doing red carpet interviews and photos, so that means we will run into each other because you'll be officially invited this time around. So that's good. So your very first EP, going way back, way back 5 years ago to 2010. Which came out that year. How has your sound evolved since the new album?
The sound has evolved a lot. I mean, it's obvious with like, from that record to even the record we put out 2 years ago, The Finer Things, like it's very different in my opinion. There's only 2 original members left, me and Derek, our singer, and for this next record that we put out, we had Ryan. This is his first time working on a record with us, and not to like, you know, I don't know how to put this like without saying like suck him off, but
I was gonna say stroke a ginger.
Yeah, well,
I'll take it.
Essentially, he really helped out a lot, adding like some cool ideas and vibes and stuff. Like me and him worked for like 2 weeks straight on just like lead guitars and stuff, and it was really cool. It was refreshing, at least for me, coming from every other record I've ever done, where it's always been like me doing all the guitar stuff, to actually have like a helping hand in that.
Adds a different dynamic for sure. He's just a great player, great musician. So
vocals.
Thanks, guys. Jeez, guys, thank you. I'm feeling blessed.
But the sounds evolved. I mean, like Evan, this will be his second record drumming for us. He drummed on The Finer Things, but yeah.
No longer the new guy.
But I mean, he kills it. Like everyone just really kind of did it. Like they stepped up their game. Like everyone's on their A game for this record, and even Derek, who I wish he was here right now so I could, be nice to him too. But he absolutely killed it. He's an incredible musician and producer. Like he's really good at what he does. So.
I was gonna say, like coming from a fan of the band before I was in the band, it's a lot more polished, and I think it's a lot more focused than it was. The earlier stuff was a little bit more raw, a little more punk, and I think this is kind of like a more cleaned up, like accessible sound, and so that's what I'm most excited about.
For sure.
Maybe a little more radio friendly. You never know.
And that's why Ryan has a bachelor's in English, and I don't. So.
High five, me too. It's all good. It goes so far. It goes so far.
I'm doing a lot with it right now.
You're speaking very nicely. Well,
speaking of creativity and that bachelor's, have you guys decided on a title for the album?
We have.
But you're not going to get to hear it.
Can't tell you.
Sorry.
It's twice in a row I got shot down today for...
You're trying.
I am trying.
I respect that, but we can't,
And I guess what it's not?
Yes, sure.
Is it a self-titled album?
It's not self-titled. It is
All right,
not-
good. Then it's worth not revealing, because if you're gonna like be all shy about it and be like, oh, our new album, State Shapes, like.
I think self-titles are kind of not a cop-out, but I think like a little. I mean, it depends. Like Paramore doing a self-titled made so much sense because they went through all that stuff with like the Farrow brothers and like they redefined themselves.
Fair enough.
That's when you should self-title. Like
It's like almost a rebranding, honestly. But like you're just doing it again.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool.
Fair enough. I will give that one to you. Any possible hint of a release date or month then?
Season. We can
yeah,
do
we
a
do
release.
season. It'll be out in the fall.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so probably ends in Burr.
does end in Burr.
Woo! I scored a little bit of a teaser on that one. All right, so I already know what's up next for you guys, but I know that All Time Low, they are from Baltimore. Any hopes of remembering what happens after the show tonight?
Honestly,
Who do you think is going in the Bay first?
Jack.
Jack first.
All right, well,
Flight at 5 a.m. So I think I'll be all right.
I do
getting
not
outta
have a
here.
flight at 5 a.m. I will not be all right.
all right, so Jack, we're looking to see you in the Chesapeake. Stay tuned for much more from the very, very busy State Champs. This is Jackie, thanks to All Access and In the Key of Change. All right, guys, if I could grab